with the testing, and we have no idea really what the total number is. Are you still at a factor of 10 for what we really should be talking about here? When we see 5,000 or 10,000 cases in a state on a given day, is it really 50,000 or 100,000, 100,000, 200,000? The 2.8 million that you see at the bottom of the screen right now, total U.S. COVID cases, is it 28 million or is it what do you really think?
So this is the way I would think about it. At the peak of the New York epidemic, we were probably diagnosing 1 in 20. So we peaked at 34,000 cases on one day. That was probably around 700,000 cases. Now, if you look at the seroprevalence studies, CDC said we're diagnosing 1 in 10 now. We're probably more like 1 in 12 now because these states are getting pressed and we're falling behind. And if you look at the seroprevalence studies, they suggest we're diagnosing 1 in 12 cases. And so we're going to hit 60,000 cases this week for certain. And so we're back to 700,000 infections a day. I would say that there's about 700,000 infections a day occurring. Now, 20 to 40% of them are asymptomatic. But that's probably what we should be thinking about. We should multiply it by 12.
So when we report these numbers that, oh, my God, it's a record of 6,000 cases, you're really talking about at least 10 or 12 times that is what the real number is. So if you're horrified
and
by
that's
that,
why a large percentage.
Well, then we
that's why a large percentage of the population has already had this.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, that's all. Maybe maybe we're one day closer, Scott. That's what hope springs eternal, right?
We could see it start to peak. If you look at some of the private modeling, we could see a peak in some of these southern states this month. I think it's going to be an extended plateau, though, unfortunately.